Application to study in France for 2026 September will soon be open next month, which is October 2025. And if you're confused about Campus France, Études en France, or which documents you will be needing, this video will give you a full breakdown of that so you could do your application yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Vicky and I share tips about studying abroad and student life in Paris. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I start my application to study in Paris or in France? How do I go about it to find my schools and everything? Today, I'll be showing you guys the step-by-step processes you need to do, from the timelines to finding your program and also to the documents you'll be needing. When can you start? So let's start with the timing. Most French universities have one main intake, which is September. This is when the public schools and affordable schools admit most students. Private universities have June or January intake, but if you're applying from outside France, I would advise you to just stick to the September intake because that's when the housing age, your visa processing, and everything will align together. Yes, deciding the program you want. So this is when you ask yourself, bachelor's or master's, same field or new field, what gives me the strongest chance? So for example, if your background was an English language, you could consider going for project management, administration, or even international business. Write down at least 5 programs that interest you. This will give you a proper guide. Then the third part is where to find the programs. There are 3 ways to find the programs you want in France. The first one is Campus France or Études en France. This is where you could find English taught programs or available programs in France. The second one is the university's website. There, it's even much better because you will get maybe updated catalogs from that university website that will not even be in the Campus France website. Last but not the least, which is Google search. Just go to your Google search, ask questions or type in prompts like project management in France taught in English, digital marketing in France taught in English, or even international business France taught in English. It's going to pop out different options for you to choose. Important pro tip here is cross-check all 3 and this will give you more insight and you will not miss great opportunities because a lot of people just depend on one source and at the end, maybe at the end of all the admissions that year, you will not even be contacted by any school. So please check out all 3 and make your decisions wisely. The fourth part is Campus France or Études en France. A lot of people get a lot of confusion when it comes to Campus France or Études en France. So let me explain it to you guys now. Campus France is an organization where they cross-check your documents, make sure that you have all required documents for you to proceed with your visa application. So you cannot go to any embassy or France embassy without going through Campus France if your country uses Campus France. So this is for some countries. So you have to cross-check if your country uses Campus France. Then Études en France is like an online platform where you create an account, upload your documents, and apply for different institutions. So think about it like Campus France is the process, while Études en France is the platform. By the way, I run a Telegram group where we share pro tips, ask questions, and you get your answers, and everybody share different ideas from their application process. So this is basically a small group, or let me say a group for applicants. So if you want to connect with different applicants or your fellow applicants, just hit the description button, scroll down, and click on the link to join the Telegram group. Part 5, documents you will need. So since I don't want you to make any mistake, even the slightest mistake, I listed this documents on the checklist on my laptop. So I'll be referring to my laptop to make sure that I share all important documents you will need for this application or for you to be able to come to France and study. So the first one is your valid passport. All of us know that we need a valid passport for us to leave our country or our home country. The second one is your transcript or certification. This is your bachelor's degree or your WAEC and NICO. The third one is your CV. This is very important. Most schools will even like when you give them an Europass CV or you submit a Europass CV. So if you could even make an Europass CV, this is going to be beneficial to you. Then the next one is your motivational letter. Please write it like you mean it. Write it like you own it. This is your motivational letter. The motivation in front is already explaining that this is where you break down why or how you feel or what made you want to pursue this program. So write it like you mean it. The next one is recommendation letter. So this is 1 or 2. First can be from your academic place or wherever you studied, you did your master's or your WAEC or NICO, you could get 1 recommendation from them. Then the second one is from your workplace. So you need 2 recommendation letters. The next one is your passport photo. So you should take a picture on a white background and have some copies for this application process. The next one is proof of English. This does not even, it's not every school that really requires proof of English, which is IELTS, TOEFL. It's not every school that requires it. You can even get a school without this. It's not compulsory. I repeat, it's not compulsory. Then proof of French. So this is especially for people that are going for French taught programs or a pure French university where they don't have any programs being taught in English. You will need to give them your proof of French, which is like DAF, TCF, and etc., etc. So you will need to prove that, oh, you have a certification on French and you know French and you speak French, because how can you school if you don't even understand French? So they need to be sure who they are admitting into their school. The next one is your WAEC or NICO scratch card. You must attach this for them to reconfirm the documents you gave them or you submitted or you uploaded in Études on France. So they need to confirm that it's not a fake certification and it's not anything, because we all know Nigerians. So you have to include a WAEC or NICO scratch card when you're submitting this. Then the last but not the least, certification translation in French. This is not even mandatory. Like, I'm just going to tell you to do it and have it, because when you come here, some things you will need to apply for, you will need to translate, most especially your birth certificate to French. But it's not all school that needs you to do your certification translation. So it's not mandatory. You have to check with which school you're applying for and if it's required. So, but just have it just in case you don't know. Also, the size limit should be 50 KB. And please, when you're compressing, make sure that you don't compress and it won't be readable. Please compress and let the document still be readable. Part 6, French academic system. So let me give you a quick breakdown of French academic system. So for the bachelor's degree, they have L1, L2, L3. This is for bachelors. Why? They have M1, Master Year 1, M2, Master's Year 2. So just know that if you stop in Master 1, you're not really a master's student. Like, you won't get your full certification on transcripts. So you must complete Master 1 and Master 2 for you to be fully certified as a master's student. Most people will be like, oh, Vicky, I have my master's already in Nigeria. I've done my master's, but I still want to do my master's. If you have a master's in Nigeria, please, you could go straight to Master 2. You don't have to start from Master 1. So you could go straight to Master 2, because most times Master 1 is just to prepare you for what you're going into in Master 2. It's not like they are the full courses or skills or programs you're meant to take. Part 7, mistakes to avoid. So here are the common mistakes a lot of us make, or a lot of students make when they're applying for schools in France. Please, first of all, a lot of people depend on school portals, or they even depend on Campus France. You should use both. Don't wait for Campus France deadline because you're waiting for the ones you applied through the school portal, or wait for Campus France, then the school portal closes. So please make sure you combine the two to get what you want. Check the school portal. If you could apply there, apply there. Check Campus France. If you can apply there, apply there. There, anyone that clicks, you go for it. The second mistake here is using one generic motivational letter for all schools you're applying for. This doesn't even make any sense. You could always rebrand your motivational letter. It's not nice to use generic motivational letter across all the admissions you apply for, even if they are different universities. The third one is uploading a blur or oversized document. When you upload a blur or oversized document, how will the Campus France even see what is in the document? That's why most people don't get replied. They'll be like, oh, I applied through I uploaded my documents in Études on France, and this and that, and Vicky, I didn't hear from them. I chose a program. You will hear from them if your documents are not properly arranged or properly seen. So you should make sure you're not uploading anything that is blurred and oversized documents, because they won't be able to even open it or read it. It will be having errors. Then the last one is showing up on Campus France interview. You don't even know your program. God, what are you doing? You must know the program you're going for. You must know why you are going to France. Are you coming back after your studies? You have plans, right? Please make sure you remember them when you are going for Campus France interview. Be plain and be truthful. And there's nothing there. They're just going to ask you basically questions that you already know. So it's just for you to answer it. So a lot of people come asking, oh, what are they going to ask me in Campus France? It's not like a quiz. It's not an essay. It's not a math. It's not an analytics for you to solve. So it's just a simple question that like is related to you. So I cannot even tell you because it's related to you. It's just like if I went for my own Campus France interview, they will ask me, oh, what program am I going to study in France? I was going to study digital marketing. So what program are you going to study? So you see, your question might not even tell you with another person's question. But what I want you to know is that it's just a personal question. It's still about you. You're not solving mathematics for them there. Please don't let small mistakes ruin your chances. So be careful and be thorough when you're doing this application, or every step you take by doing this application, so that you won't miss your chance. Let's recap what I've said all through in this video. The first one is plan for September intake. It is very necessary you plan for September intake, because this is where high opportunities and chances are. So plan for September intake. The second one is decide your program. It is necessary for you to know the programs you are going for. so that you know where you are headed, which school you are applying for. The third one is search across catalogs. I mentioned searching Études en France. I mentioned searching in Google. Just give Google your prompt, and also the school website. These are three important platforms you need when you are looking for a school or a program which you really want to study. The next one is knowing the difference between Campus France and Études en France. Don't forget, let me repeat again. Campus France is the process. Études en France is the platform. So please know the difference between Campus France and Études en France. Don't get it missed. They are not the same thing. The last one is prepare your documents carefully. If you don't prepare it well, actually, I'm not the one that will prepare it well for you. It's your document. You know it better. Nobody can. Even if you pay an agent, it doesn't mean that they know your documents. Then you know yourself. You have everything that you know that will be useful. So bring out all documents you know that it will be useful for your application and arrange them carefully. If you'd like a part 2, where I walk you through on creating your account on Études en France, uploading your documents and preparing for your interview, comment part 2 below and I'll make this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more tips, and also share to anyone out there that you know that is considering studying in France. And remember, if you want daily updates and also to join community of students that are also applying to study in France, please click on my description or open my description. Click on the Telegram group link below to join the Telegram group. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt dans la prochaine vidéo. Bisous bisous!